Welcome back, and now we head to the coach that always likes to save his spot for last in these coaches' interviews, the head coach of the men's and women's tennis team, Coach Jeff Bramlett. Now, Coach, you're coming off a weekend where you traveled to San Antonio to take on three schools, but, each team had two matches as well. Results didn't quite go your way, but just talk about the overall experience of competing in both those matches against more good quality competition.
Oh boy, it was awesome competition. St. Edwards, we lost 1-8. Andrew Deutsch played lights out. We actually nominated him for Player of the Week, getting that win. I think you go off these universal tennis ratings. The player he beat was 11.5 in that match, and our number 2 boys doubles had a great match. Tyler Howard had a real good match at the singles, at number 6 singles. Let's see, I'm trying to think who else had a real good match. I think our 2 boys singles had a real good match. Anyway, I guess what I'm saying is everybody played real well in that. The girls, we almost won that thing. Obviously, it was 4-5 against the number 40th ranked Caltech in that thing. Kaylee Smith, we nominated her for Player of the Week. She won both matches. Her and Ashley at the number 2 girls doubles, and then she won her 3 singles match in 3 sets, and then we ended up losing the 3rd set with Ashley in a close match there in 3 sets, and then Jabri lost tiebreaker in the 2nd set, just went down to the wire. I think it was a 5-hour dual match, and we finally lost 5-4, but the girls felt good about it. We had a 2-1 lead in the doubles, and then went out and played Trinity, who's very highly ranked in both the men and women, and just had the score didn't indicate it, but we just dog tired and played very well in every match. We represented ourselves very well in that, and just excited about conference play getting ready to start.
And that's a good segue. Speaking of conference play, you guys have faced so many ranked opponents here going forward in the season. How does that prepare you for ASC play? You're going to be facing teams that you're familiar with after facing all these ranked teams. How does that help your team?
Well, you've heard the old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah. So we're hoping that's true with our team. We've played such stiff competition. We're hoping when we get to conference play that everybody's just going to look average after playing all these nationally ranked teams. And when we know we got some real stiff competition coming up, and we got UT Dallas Thursday, and the women, if they're not nationally ranked, we think they soon will be. Of course, we got UT Tyler coming up. That they're always real strong. Their men are nationally ranked. Their women are capable of being nationally ranked. Laterno is going to be tough on both men and women, but these teams that we've been playing, I mean, honestly, some of them have been Division I caliber level. So we've been playing well, and we've been holding our own with them. So we feel like we're going to shock some people when we play them.
Now, of course, this week you're having a couple of matches. I found out that there was one that I sort of forgot, but you have the women's team taking on the University of Texas Dallas, and you also have Belhaven at home this Friday, which is one day for Easter weekend or so. Just kind of talk about getting set with conference play and all, because obviously, the record-wise, it's not where you want to be, but once you get into conference, that's really where it matters the most. Just talk about getting, like you said, just, getting yourself with the mindset of, hey, these games coming up are really big, important, just for us to have a chance to get to the conference tournament.
Yeah, I mean, the mindset now is it's a brand new season. I mean, we're starting over. We're 1-0 in conference. We beat Louisiana College, and UT Dallas is out of the West. We've got the East and the West, and UT Dallas is honestly still just a practice match, just in case we play them in the conference tournament to see what they're like. But Belhaven counts, and then after that, the following weekend when we get back is UT Tyler. If we want to win conference on the women's side and the men's side, and on the women we get to host if we win this year. But we've got to beat UT Tyler, and really the goal on the women is to win. The men, we'd like to finish top 2 and get as high a seed as possible. So it's, as far as we're concerned, we're forgetting everything else that's happened up to this point, and it's a brand new season. We're starting over and putting everything behind us and put our best foot forward.
All right, Coach, thanks for once again joining us. We'll be right back when Mark and I give our final thoughts on this coaches show. Stick around.